What is good, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you're doing well. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and make sure you head over to my Twitter page and enter the $100 giveaway. We've only got 5 days remaining, so make sure you do secure your place. All you got to do is comment and retweet. So today we're going to check out AAVE. Let's have a look at what's going on with the price action for the rest of the crypto market. We can see Bitcoin bounces back through the psychological resistance of $30,000. Ethereum is now back above $2,000. The market is looking steady and it's holding pretty well despite all the lunar FUD and external volatility, and also the geopolitical crisis such as the Ukraine and Russia war. So far we've got a 4.42% pump to the upside with AAVE, looking really nice. Hopefully we can continue our way back to $100 for this particular project. We're sitting at a very moderate $1.2 billion market capitalization. Now I think AAVE is looking good in terms of dollar cost average, so it's time to effectively accumulate more. It's undervalued, long-term hodl for this particular project. I believe with the cash reserves they've got, they can stand the test of time through the bear market, and they are very strong what they offer in the crypto lending and borrowing world. So what we've had happen is basically big capitulation from this massive swing high. We've come even below the 0.786 Fibonacci. We lost a key level of support, and at the moment we've put through a total correction of 90% from the market cycle top. Now what has happened on this daily time frame when we switch over? You can see every time we retest in the 200-week moving average, we get rejection here. Here we just got above it, and then we got rejected again, and now it's just, you know, trying to get back in this ascending triangle, which we also once again lost support from. So we were looking at this ascending triangle. It looked really bullish. We just didn't get that breakout to the upside. We lost support, but here we've got that lovely little recovery, and we're back towards where the resistance is. Hopefully we can come up and at least test about the $92 level, and maybe we'll see a bit of continuation to the upside. On the 30-minute time frame, you can see we're getting a bit of double bottom reversal over here, and it does look like there is a strong amount of momentum to the upside. So I do expect to see a little bit of a price increase over the next few days for this particular project. AAVE is of course one where we can have a look and at least gauge what might happen in the long term. Of course, we've got lots of resistance around this particular level where the all-time high is. However, when we look at our fib extension and we do get those targets for the next particular bull cycle, we're looking at least a $1,000 gainer. So I reckon at least $1,000 for the next market cycle, and that is quite a modest price target here for AAVE. So yeah, good for dollar cost average in my opinion. Of course, I'm just a guy that makes videos on YouTube. You don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing. I just personally believe this project will stand the test of time with longevity in mind, and even though it could take a while, this does tell us, the Bitcoin chart right here, that we are in pretty much an undervaluation phase. Like if you look 2 years ago, the same emotional, the sentiment in the market, the same sort of fear that is going on in capitulation in 2020 is the same as seeing a $9,000, $10,000 Bitcoin, and in 2018 what we're seeing now is the same as seeing a $5,000 Bitcoin. So I do believe that this was truly the peak of the bull market back in 2021. Of course, we had the all-time high over here at 69k, but we had the bearish divergence on the weekly time frame, hence why we've seen capitulation now to the downside. So we might see a long bear market, all the way through to 2022, 2023, maybe even leading to 2024, where the next halvening is. So I do personally think that is what's going to happen. A bit of news on the AAVE side of things. AAVE ventures into web3 as Lens protocol goes live. We can see this is a bit of bullish news right here. A leading project in the decentralized finance DeFi space has unveiled the Lens protocol. The protocol will launch on the Polygon network, and it will allow users to create a Lens profile and engage with over 50 applications available on the protocol. AAVE Lens Protocol launch. So AAVE Lens Protocol is an open source tech stack that will allow developers to create decentralized applications that support social networking. It is now possible for users to mint a Lens profile and interact with the applications available on the Lens open social graph. So basically, Lens allows creators to be in control over their social media data, so it's decentralized, and transfer this data across different applications with the tooling set. One can use their NFT profile picture to connect with their followers, content and community, and link them to any other new application. So I think, yeah, really nice to see them dabble with the Web3 side of things, developing a decentralized social media. That's extremely cool to see, guys. A bit of news on the Bitcoin side of things. Bitcoin stays under 30k as Luna gains 600% during insane volatility. Traders' risk appetite seems untainted as speculation around Luna runs wild once again. Bitcoin failed to reclaim $30,000 into May 14 as traders looked forward to a relatively stable weekend, and we've pushed back through that 30k, so everything is looking rather splendid for Bitcoin once again. We might get those extra pumps to the upside. I do predict a $40,000 relief bounce, but then I do also believe we're going to come back down to the 200-week moving average after this. So I believe what might happen is a bounce to the upside to 40k. We get big rejection. We come back down to about $20,000. Then we get the real, supply accumulation range, which will last a long, long time. That will be the long-term crypto winter. As you can see, we've got big fear in the market, and let's remind ourselves that the crypto market is extremely emotional. The volatility is super high. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried, and that could be a buying opportunity. And I personally think it is, because if you look at the BLX chart, which is right over here, I love to go on about this thing, and I will never stop. This is every Bitcoin market cycle. You can see this particular month that we have, the RSI has come down to basically the same as the 2018 and also the 2015 bear markets, which does suggest that we may have a market bottom at the moment. Of course, it's not guaranteed, but with more adoption, there is less volatility, and one could assume that maybe the correction from market cycle top to bottom has also diminished as well. So if you like this kind of content, guys, make sure you subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me see what you'd like to hear from me, and I'll also do recent videos on any other projects you want updating. So just let me know, comment, and yeah, see you soon. Bye now.